The heat wave that has been baking large parts of the American Midwest, where nearly 40% of the world's corn is grown. It's a development that could have widespread effects on food prices around the world. And the weather led the U.S. Department of Agriculture on Thursday to slash its production forecasts for the crop. Craig Mauro has more from the state of Iowa.
A withering sun has beaten down on most of the American Midwest with little rain over the past few weeks. Conditions that can make life stressful for farmers like Bob Bauman.
Last year on my farm we had a very good year, and I produced, on the average, speaking about corn, I produced a little over 200 bushels per acre average. Now this year, with the dry weather that we're experiencing now, we're projecting something less than that.
The growing season started off with the largest corn plantings in more than 70 years, but weather has caused government forecasters to drastically slash their yield outlooks. Prices of corn futures have soared. Iowa is the largest corn-growing state in the largest corn-producing country. The world gets 10% of its corn right here from the state of Iowa. So price fluctuations here and in the rest of the U.S. Corn Belt will ripple throughout the global food supply.
The corn we produce here in the U.S. for the vast majority is yellow corn. That's usually used as a livestock feed. And so it's used to feed the cattle, the hogs, the chickens, the turkeys, even some fish are fed corn. And so the idea is that as you drive corn prices up, you're driving feed cost up for the livestock producers, which ends up driving up meat prices that end up affecting consumers worldwide.
The lower corn yields are for the so-called marketing year, a 12-month period that starts at the beginning of a new harvest, in this case September. And the bad harvest will impact trade. The USDA forecasts that China will reduce its U.S. corn imports from 5 million tons to 3 million tons in the marketing year. The dryness in the U.S. comes right when corn plants need water most.
The corn stage is probably the most crucial stage for the corn plant. It's in the pollination stage. The corn plant is very sensitive to weather conditions at the time of pollination. It's especially sensitive to hot and dry conditions during that time.
The last time a major drought hit U.S. agriculture was in 1988, when corn prices rose by 50%. There's still time left for things to turn around this season, though for farmers here, the rains can't come soon enough. Craig Mauro, CCTV, Welton, Iowa.